In the days when Midian oppressed Israel, fear filled the land, and a humble man named Gideon hid inside a winepress to thresh wheat unnoticed. Suddenly, a radiant angel of the Lord appeared beside him and declared, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior," leaving Gideon stunned as he replied, "But how? My clan is the weakest, and I am the least in my family." Yet God's messenger assured him, "Go in the strength you have, I will be with you." Wanting confirmation, Gideon brought food as an offering, and when the angel touched it, fire rose from the rock, vanishing the angel before his eyes. Still unsure, Gideon asked God for a sign. He placed a fleece on the ground and prayed, "If you will save Israel through me, let the fleece be wet and the ground dry." The next morning, he wrung a bowl full of water from the fleece while the ground stayed dry. Then he asked once more, "Let the fleece be dry and the ground wet." And God did so, proving his promise. Strengthened by these signs, Gideon gathered a massive army of 32,000 men. But God said, "This is too many, or Israel will boast that they saved themselves." So Gideon announced, "Whoever is afraid may go home." And thousands departed until only 10,000 remained. Still God said, "Too many." Gideon brought the men to the water where some knelt and drank with their faces down, while others scooped the water with their hands, staying alert. God directed Gideon to keep only the vigilant ones, and when he counted them, there were only 300. With this tiny band, God's plan unfolded. Gideon gave each man a clay jar, a torch, and a trumpet, and in the stillness of night they surrounded the Midianite camp. At Gideon's signal, they smashed their jars, raised blazing torches, blew their trumpets, and shouted, "A sword for the Lord and for Gideon!" The hills exploded with light and sound, throwing the Midianites into panic and confusion, causing them to flee and turn their swords on one another. As dawn broke, victory belonged to Gideon and the 300, not by their strength, but by God's power. The people celebrated wildly, and when they asked Gideon to rule over them, he humbly said, "I will not rule over you, the Lord will rule over you." And under Gideon's leadership, with faith proven through signs, courage refined through testing, and victory won through obedience, the land enjoyed peace for many years. To the eyes of the people, Gideon looked like a fool. Who goes to war with fewer men? Who risks everything with only 300 soldiers? But Gideon chose obedience over reputation. He listened to God even when the command made no sense, even when others doubted him, even when logic said he would lose. And God turned what seemed foolish into a supernatural victory. The lesson for everyone is this: when God calls you, people may laugh, misunderstand, or think you're making a mistake. But obedience that looks foolish to the world is often the very place where God reveals his greatest power.